Hi, everyone. It's Erin Beck at Spechler and Beck Real Estate Group. And I wanted to share with you just a little bit about what's going on with the market as we wrap up summer. Kids are going back to school. It's actually raining today, but we're still holding on to summer. And we just want to share with you what's going on and how today is different. It's a different selling market than it was during the COVID days. And so many people have asked us, what's the difference? So we thought we would share. Today is more of a toned down market. It's kind of similar to the COVID market, except for on a much smaller level. So it's not a frenzy. There's not 15 offers on every property, but there is a lot of activity out there. There's a lot of buyers. There's still a lot of demand in Santa Barbara. And as we know, the inventory is really low. So that's keeping that multiple offer situation that's happening when a home is priced right. So it's still an accelerated market, just a little less so. The prices are still going up. They're going up about 5% from last year versus COVID. It was going up 2% every single month. I mean, it was incredible. Every month, the market was going up 2%. And now it's 5% over where we were last year. So the market is still going up. Prices are still going up, however, not at such an accelerated pace. Sales, however, are down quite drastically, 20 to 30%. So much fewer homes are being sold than during the COVID market. Is it still a great seller's market? Yes, it's absolutely still a seller's market. And here's why. There's so much equity in homes right now. Prices are up 50 to 60% from where they were before COVID hit. So you've got much more equity in your home. So if you're thinking of selling, you're pretty much able to walk away with a lot more money than you had before COVID. The median sales price went up 1.3 from 1.3 to 2.1. So that's a huge jump in what your home is worth. And if you want to know more specifically what your home is worth versus the Zillow estimate, just let us know. We actually just sold a home much higher than the Zestimate was. So some people have actually asked us, Zillow says this, what do you think? And we have usually a different answer. There's much less competition in the COVID days, about 35% fewer active listings to compete with at one time. So during COVID, there were a lot of houses coming on the market, a lot of inventory. There was a lot of competition for you. You had to make sure your home was really, cream of the crop. So now there's fewer homes to compete with, but you still do need to make sure that your home is presentable and priced really well. So here's what to expect when selling in today's market. First impressions matter more now than before. So when you're in a market like COVID, where it's just everything is selling, it was easier to sell homes that had maybe a really busy street or that were in terrible condition. People were willing to buy anything, and that's just not the case anymore. So first impressions matter. When people walk up, that curb appeal makes a difference. Paint your house. A fresh coat of paint inside at least goes really far, as does scraping ceilings, staging. I cannot tell you how much of a difference it makes when you take an empty home and stage it. It just completely updates the house and makes it look really good. You always get your money back and more. And then curb appeal, putting in some flowers and sprucing up the yard and things like that, making those little repairs. We actually just had a sale where the seller was a little hesitant to put the money in ahead of time. It felt like quite an investment to paint and scrape ceilings and stage and do all those things. But when we did those things, it completely transformed the home. They had 7 offers and it sold $75,000 over asking price. So, which was a lot. And so we really can't, they were so happy that we had given them that advice. So we can't stress that enough. Price is more important now than ever too. Before you could just put a price on it and it would sell. It's not the case anymore. You really have to look at the comps, look at the sales in your neighborhood, and make sure that you're priced aggressively, because the buyers right now are really price sensitive. Their interest rates are higher now than ever before. And so they're very price sensitive, and they're also really knowledgeable and savvy. They know what the house down the street sold for, and they're willing to wait for the right home. So they're highly educated and they're cautious. There's fewer offers. You're not necessarily going to get 15 to 20 offers on your home when it comes on the market, but we are getting multiple offers still, maybe more like 3 to 5, sometimes just one great offer, and that's great too. But there are still really high qualified buyers out there. So if you have any questions or more specifically about your own home, feel free to give us a call. We're here to advise you and consult with you. No pressure. If you just kind of need an idea what your home is worth or how to get from plan step part A to part B, how to buy something without selling, or maybe you do need to sell, we're here for all of that. So give Karen and I a call and have a great end of your summer. Thanks.